Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. There are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Two high-profile, high-calibre teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways...
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Could move up a gear here. Forward it goes. He's off on a mark, goes for goal! Danger averted for now.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Ndidi. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Tries to get it forward quickly. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Nigeria seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that. No? No, well, my worry is that their main threat...
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Kimmich considers his options. Pins it out wide. Gets up to head it! He's missed, but not by that far.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's broken loose. They've managed to get it away. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Iwobi. He gets past his man. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Oh, he's in! Rudiger. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Oh, really good feet from him. Kimmich. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Looking to force his way through. Shot at goal! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Knocks it away. That's offside. Yes, it is. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Looks to clip it forward. Going for goal! Goal! Germany!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Germany get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he just whacks it away.
Gnabry simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Hoists it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Kimmich, and it's played forward. Rudiger battles to win it back. A real chance to break. Tries lifting it over. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. He's through the middle. A chance! Has a pop! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Cleared away. Can he find a finish now? Looking for a decent ball in. And this is Gnabry. Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Defending of the desperate variety. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time.
He's gone for it! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nigeria get it back again. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. It's gone in, he's put through his own net.
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out, and I suppose it can happen to anyone. Surprise, surprise, what a crazy start to the second half. The star man finds his own net. Crazy.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but...
Tries a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And that's been levered clear. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Iwobi, loose ball, who's going to get there? Forward it goes. Rudiger plays it forward.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Gets it upfield. Well played, he saw that coming. Big chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Germany really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Iwobi provides an outlet. It's found its way to him. Gnabry. Tar. Decent-looking ball. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Massively! They've scored!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise. Face to face with the keeper. Hits one! It's gone a long way up and away. Sade, closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, sweet feet. Goretzka, Sané.
Germany merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He's come loose. Defender's on the back foot. He's got away.
Nigeria showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
That's a good foot in there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Sané. Hoists it high. He's found his man. He's gone for it! Cleared without complication. A chance to play it in. Sané. And the defence can get it clear.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Hoists it forward. Ndidi.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Cuts it out.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late
Chance! And the ball's come out. Will be. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Lookman.
Ter Stegen. So that's it. It is all over. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. Neither manager too unhappy with the outcome, and the fans really well entertained. It's all square in the end. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation. Hits one! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Tielemans provides an outlet. Saka, chip through. And he's there to cut it out. Can he get the shot away? Has a goal! It's there!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Smartly deceptive, what quality.
Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his...
That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Played towards the front men. And it's Meunier. Time to deliver. Meunier plays it into the box. Tries to get it clear. He's gone for it! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back. Jim, your thoughts?
You know, looking back on that, I honestly think that the keeper could have helped that situation. He can see the whole picture in front of him and let that defence know. But it seems the message didn't come across very well, and I think they were duly punished.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Ball's out on the left now.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Tries a shot! They've scored! And they're back in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, good interception. Forward it goes. Corner given. Gets up to head it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. That's offside. Yes, it is.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel. It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
It's Lukaku! They've done it! It's level again! What a match we have!
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited for me. Now
goes for goal! It's in! Into the lead once more.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Tielemans. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, shooting chance! And another time! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, he was never going to miss from there.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Merino. Now, chance to break. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Merino. Rice cuts it out. Shapes to shoot! Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Oh, good take in a good area. He's had that put on a plate. And the shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break.
Chance! A real chance to break. Merino. Rice. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tielemans. Tries to get it forward quickly. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Meunier. Tielemans. Rice. Saka. Rice. Lobs it in gently. Nice little flick. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Has a hit! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, high quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. 4 in the game. He is the man. So now the difference is 3. Going through, and the finish! Hoists it forward. And here's the chance to counter. Merino. Belgium are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Lovely bit of skill there. Plays it back. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Turns and goes back. Oh, real has a hit! That is doing no harm.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Tielemans. Brings it forward. What a ball! Has a pop! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
So is this the start of a comeback? He's had a go! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And it's played forward. De Bruyne. He's got through. Shot at goal! Back of the net! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Belgium get themselves back into contention.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Shoots! Really well taken goal. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Well, those two have a lovely understanding, and they executed the 1-2 impeccably.
And the shot! He's scored! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He gets past his man. Room for us. Has a pop! Oh, should have been the equaliser.
Yeah, he was just a little too eager to get his chance away there, and it could have level matters.
Chooses to go back. Hits one! Towering header! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Lukaku has a go!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
He's left his man. Oh, surely! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Courtois will have to save it here or there's real trouble. Corner view right, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, that's the way to take a penalty. Stand up, pick your spot, and blast it home.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here. Goes to finish! Oh, that is rather wayward. Oh, he's in! Goes for goal! There it is!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were... Goretzka with the foul. He's got away. Chan has a pop. It's broken loose. Pickford. Oh, real danger here. He's had a goal. He scores. 2-0 and in next to no time.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Germany get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Hoists it forward. It's found its way to him. Ter Stegen catches it safely. Goretzka. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And it's played forward. Goretzka hits one! And he's there to make a great save.
Goretzka really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rashford. That's not going to make it. Rashford. Defending was strong and firm. Goretzka has created one goal already. Goretzka needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Rudiger gets into the right position. He's one-on-one, surely! And that's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Kimmich. Saka did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Going through, and the finish! In it goes!
England are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
In with the challenge. He's left his man, and he's cut it out. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Gets on the end of it. That's surely a foul, free kick. Germany seeking to maximise the moment. Germany with a chance here to increase their lead. Plays it, has a pop! Tries lifting it over, cut out in the nick of time. Saka. He's through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Goretzka. Forward it goes. He's gone for it! It's in! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding.
Hits one! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. Germany produced a terrific spell at the end there, culminating in a chance that their fans could not believe did not go in.
Germany are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Rice. That could spell trouble. That's the through ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Kane. That's a brilliant interception. Now the counter. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Lima tries to get it forward quickly. Rudiger does well to read it and intercepts. Defender's on the back foot. Lobs it in gently. Nicely worked. Rice hoists it forward. Now it's Kane. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Oh, Rashford! Was a matter of inches.
Rashford probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Gets away from his opponent. Gorgeous control there. Is there any support? He might not need it. Turns and goes back. Saka. And it's Kane. Good ball. Rashford.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is...
Has a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Knocks it away. Rice. Kane. And it's played forward. Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Cleared without complication. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Saka. It's a loose ball. Sane is fouled. Rice goes looking. Saka. He's through. And he's there to cut it out. Into the last quarter of an hour. Message. Rudiger. Gross. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. A heavy challenge. Rudiger drives it forward. Now it's Sané. Out to the left it goes. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Gross. Sané. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Sané has a goal! And that would have been some goal.
On the threshold of perfection, just not this time.
Keeper has beaten it away. Gross. Oh, what a chance! It's a great exchange.
They used the 1-2 to great effect in working their way through the middle, and a little more luck there and they may have been celebrating.
Message. He's got the ball, he's got the space. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well weighted. That intervention was very necessary. Forward it goes. Gross. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Timely intervention. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. Your reflections then, Jim?
Germany won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
Thank you very much. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town. And the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. Here it comes. He's there to his shapes to shoot! And the ball's come out! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Away from immediate danger. No, that's not the ball he wanted. He's had a look. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Martinez.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Can he cap it? Real chance! And they've been caught out here. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. That's Brown-a-Day. He's gone for it! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Lo Celso. Oh, real danger here. Looking to break out here. Lo Celso. Well played, he saw that coming. By a Leverkusen, seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that. No? Oh, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
It's a brilliant interception. Could move up a gear here. Nicely measured pass. A big chance! One-on-one! He's had a shot! Goal! Argentina! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
Argentina break the deadlock.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Defending of the desperate variety. Hit into the middle. Otamendi with the clearance. It's a loose ball. And he's cut it out. Lo Celso, chance to break. Martinez takes control of it and he's on the move. Day. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal. It just got caught napping.
Plenty waiting in the middle. Day. Now the counter. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Day. And he's there to cut it out. And here's the chance to counter. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's got it, and he's got time. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Lo Celso. He's got the ball, he's got the space. And the first 45 minutes are up. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. They come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. The action has already resumed here. He's picked him out. Tries a shot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And that has been cleared. Messi. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Messi. Paredes. Lo Celso. Out to the left it goes. And it's Messi. Well positioned to make that interception. It's come loose. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Messi.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Lo Celso. That's offside. Yes, it is. Martinez battles to win it back. Martinez, he's away. He's had a goal. This could fall anywhere. Lucas Vazquez goes looking. Breaks on here. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And it's Messi. Cuts it out. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Done very well to intervene. Martinez. And now the breakaway. Well weighted. Chance! Chance to shoot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. And that's clear cut, that's a free kick. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Gets away from his opponent. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Acuna. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, good interception. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. It's an Argentina free kick. Surely! That's good defending, very good defending. Danger averted for now. Plays it out to the wing. And the finish! Goal! Argentina! And they're back in front! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now.
It is just a question of running down the clock now. He's in!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. So that's it. It is all over. Argentina have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it.